Good morning, everybody. And how's everyone doing this morning? Well, actually, Noah had the experience first and I had it second. Yesterday evening, some apparently homeless woman here at the RV park, because we got back here yesterday, and I'll tell you that why in a moment. But he was outside in his van, and some homeless woman walked up to him and asking about where some place was or somebody was. Anyway, he came back into the trailer and he was quite unnerved. Well, I understand why, because I came out here this morning into the van to get a couple of things I had in the van that I wanted in the trailer. And I had my van door open, and all of a sudden there's a woman standing out there. And quite obviously, she's either homeless or I don't know. I don't know what to say. But she's asking me, can she charge her phone? And I said, I don't have anything in here for you to be able to charge it with. I said, you can go into the office. She said, well, it's locked. I said, no, it's not locked. I said, one door is always opened. And then she started to walk away and look back and said, well, do you have a cigarette? And I said, no, I don't smoke. But, like I'm not even quite 5 feet away from her, and I'm trying to get closer and closer to the window here. I said, God, I'm going to go right through the window. But I guess you could say she was 5 feet away, but it didn't feel like it to me. I was very nervous. She did not look healthy, but then again, a lot of homeless people don't look healthy. So I went back in and I was telling Noah, and the woman just appeared. There she was. But I feel so guilty because I've always been one that have taken homeless people in. I've always helped people out. But this virus has got everybody very freaked out. I'm going to take all the precautions I can. I made my youngest son, promise that I'll be around when he gets out. And I'm doing everything possible, to keep that promise. I'm not afraid to die, but I want to see my son. That's something I want to see. I want to see my son. He's my baby. And I know if anything happened to me, it would totally, totally devastate him. And I don't know, long story, which I'm not going to get into now. But anyway, sometimes things like this either will bring the best or the worst out in you. And just the feeling that I got, that the fear of her even being near me, that's the worst. And I don't like that feeling. And, I just can't get over that anxiety that I felt. And yet it was a mixture of anxiety that she was standing there and anxiety that I couldn't help her. So, I don't know. She looked so rugged. She wasn't that old, but she wasn't that young. And people that live on the streets sometimes look a lot older than what they are. But anyway, away from that. I'm telling you, it gets to the point where if I sneeze, I'm like, oh my God. Or if I cough, which I've been coughing for months and months, it freaks me out. Like now. But this cough I've had now since late September, early October. But I still get very freaked out when somebody coughs around me. I feel, like I said, this kind of situation brings the best and the worst in us. And sometimes it's a combination of both at the same time. So, everybody, please abide by what the government is saying. You know, I'm not I'm not a believer in everything that they say, but I'm a believer in self-preservation. And I see what's going on. And come on, let's not be foolish, okay? Whether you believe it's a government hoax or really nothing to worry about, worry about other people. Have a heart. It's not just us alone. It's other people. And believe me, it wouldn't be so many. What is it? Trump said yesterday 150 countries that have this. Come on, folks. Yeah, our government gave it to all these other countries. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But whatever you believe, still take precautions. You know, it doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. What matters is it's out there and it's happening. And what caused it, how it started, it doesn't matter. It's that it is. And so, y'all, please protect yourselves, protect your family. Stay in. Don't go out unless you absolutely have to. I'm in my van, but I'm not going any further than that. But, okay, the reason I left the campground is they're starting to close these campgrounds down. Right? Yeah. Starting to close them down. Not allowing people to camp out. And I wasn't going to wait till they closed this one. I mean, I know that my girlfriend called me to let me know that they were closing the Wright Patman's campgrounds down. And even though Jackson Creek is not exactly part of it, yeah, they probably will be closing it down, and I wasn't going to wait. So we're back here at the trailer park, at the RV park, and at least it's warm inside, not out here, but I figured let me record this out here because sometimes between the dogs barking and fighting and just in general, sometimes Noah doesn't realize that I'm recording and he'll go, ah! And it's funny because I'll be texting something and I don't write it. I verbally say what I want to put on the text. And sometimes he doesn't realize that and he'll start talking and I'll look and everything that he said is right there. I'm going, oh my God, shut up. But anyway, I figured this would be the quietest place to be able to make this video. I just want to just tell all of you, be safe, keep your family safe. Don't think that it can't happen to you because it can. And God bless you. Peace, my friends. Love each and every one of you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.